To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now a shot of the Cardinals starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He delivered when it really mattered last game, driving in 4 runs. He just needs to keep up the timely hitting so he can continue to pick up runners when they give him a chance.
Tyler Rasmus will stand in now, and you'd have to say he was one of the real bright spots in the division series.
Number 2. Here in October, this is when you want your guys to really find their stride. And you're right, Matty. He was outstanding in getting them into this LCS.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway.
Well, first pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. And he was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in here in Game 1, and he'll be looking to put a disappointing division series behind him.
Yeah, it was disappointing in that he wasn't able to really carry much of the load. But I know he's grateful to have a shot at redemption here in the League Championship Series.
Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses 2-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde has a bit of a reputation for rewarding pitchers that pound the bottom of the zone. Calls the game well, but we might see some strike calls below the zone that hitters aren't going to be too happy with.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Carl Crawford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Wainwright's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Rasmus. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Batting second. Right fielder.
Not the way you want to start the bottom of the first. And this is a play that needs to be made, but instead.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, I've got to say.
Back to the top of the order now. And here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. Wainwright gets the sign. Here it comes on 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a rather easy first out.
The right fielder, number 66. Yes.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. The 0-2 delivery. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Rasmus is there. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the 4th now in game number. Tyler Rasmus will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
You talk about a guy.
Rendell Grichuk will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The center fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
Kershaw comes set. First pitch on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. Corey Seager will stand in to lead things off for Los Angeles, and he'll be followed in the order by Andre Ethier, waiting his turn on deck. Hit out towards second. Rasmus. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 16.
Howie Kendrick gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Tyler Rasmus stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig moves over. And that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give up. Howie Kendrick will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Peralta for 1. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. Carl Crawford will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Oh, on the ground. 2. 1 there. On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play.
Oh, that's a nice double play, but let's focus in here on the turn at second base. He's got a base runner just breathing down his neck. One second baseman coming down hard on another. They know what the deal is there. They're going to try to take each other out. So that's great concentration, great mechanics to make sure he turns this.
Tyler Rasmus strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Oh, that's a huge home run right here in the 8th, because that moves the lead to 4 runs now. Of course, a lot can happen between now and the bottom of the 9th, but for the time being, you wonder if they even...
Corey Seager will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as...
And he set down one away.
The center fielder, number 16, Andre.
Tyler Rasmus will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Ethier at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for 2 on this play.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. He singled his last time up. A pause and the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, just in case he's thinking about it.
Runner goes for second. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance in the inning. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely